So I thought we'll talk a bit about kicking.
Yeah.
That's a skill. Like I'm from a rugby background, and the kick is different. Like I'm used to a loopy kick to try to run after it and catch.
Yeah.
I know that a few of the guys are sort of from that sort of background, but AFL kicking, it's quite different. Is it sort of a low, hard?
Well, it can be both.
Yeah. Right.
Obviously, you need to have that. It's a possession game these days.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure whether the skill level in 6 weeks' time will determine that. But we'll be concentrating. First of all, a lot of fathers won't have had the number of kicks that they're going to try and do.
Number of kicks is
really important to start off with. And all I'd be recommending to start off with, for those fathers who haven't done much kicking except with their children on a Saturday afternoon or so forth, that they actually get maybe 10, 15 metres apart. And you might only in your first session do 20 or 30 kicks, but you might just get used to obviously handling the ball 10 metres apart, small little kicks and marking. You might even be able to finish off with, after 10 kicks, do a few handballs. If you're progressing well, then maybe 15 metres apart, you might do another 10 or 15 kicks that way. That might be your first session. And that's probably after you've done your running program before that.
Tied in with the
Absolutely tied in with the running. And then and you might even do a similar sort of routine 2 days later, again, just getting those numbers up, so getting your 15, 20, 25 kicks up, trying to get that little bit of extra distance. If you're feeling comfortable from 10 to 15 metres, then go to 20 metres, okay? And then if that feels comfortable, maybe your third session is, okay, well, I won't do as many at 10, I'll just do 4 or 5 kicks there, but now we'll start to get out to 20 a bit quicker, and then we'll go up to 30 or 40 metres.
So as the distance increases, the number of kicks should sort of drop a little
bit. Yes, that's right.
So you got to get that progression.
That's right. Yeah. So you start to drop off those initial 10 metre kicks, but then you might end up doing still 25 or 30 kicks, but they might be over longer distances.
So I guess on the Sundays as well, the guys that haven't done a lot of training through the week should be, and when we're doing the longer drills, perhaps run up a little bit more before we do that big
I'd
kick.
be very mindful of again, they might even do some activation work before they start the actual official training, just a few little kicks to get them going. But I'd be advising those guys that if they have had some DOMs or they're just generally a bit sore in their quads, whatever, that the high bomb 50 metre torpedo just to impress your mates probably would be not a great idea in that early stages.
Okay, that's very sensible. Yeah, I like that.
And once they've done those just stationary kicks, which is just your one-on-one without moving, then of course the game is a mobile game. It's a running game. So then what we'd be saying to you, well, we might bring the kicks in a little bit, but instead of just kicking one-on-one here, I might kick to my mate 10 metres apart or 15 metres, but then after I've kicked it, I might run 10 or 15 metres over to the flank here, and he needs to deliver to me there. And then he might run 10 to 15 metres up the oval, and I need to kick to him, and then I might run up to the wing.
To the drill that way.
That's right. So we start getting this idea of running and kicking and changing of direction.
It's quite different, isn't it? Like a place kick versus a running kick, and also run and catch as well. That's
absolutely. Like I said, it's a mobile game. It's a running game these days. So again, the progression is going from your stationary one-on-one kicks to these mobile drills. And getting used to running at various speeds. You'd start off low key and then nice easy kicks. And again, obviously over the 6 week period, you would increase the distances that you're running and you'd increase the distance of the kick so that you end up becoming a little more trained and a bit more adapted to that load.